Hey guys, it's Mandy Sutherland here, and today on this video I am going to review some Coloplast catheters and a few of their other products. So bear with me, this may be a long video and it's going to be in sections throughout the day, of course, because I can't use everything all at once. The first thing I'm going to start with, if I can get my hands to work for me and grab the right thing. I'm going to put a stoma plate over my stoma. As some of you know, I don't have a bladder. I lost it due to having severe interstitial cystitis. I have what is called the Indiana pouch. It's a internal urinary diversion, sorry. And I have to use a catheter through a stoma on my stomach in order to empty the pouch. Now, you do not have to use these products if you have a stoma. It's totally up to you what you use, but I like using these because it protects my stoma, and if I leak, the mini cap I'll be putting on will help catch whatever urine is leaking out, and it will help me to make it to a bathroom somewhere and empty. Anyway, this is a stoma plate, okay? It's got two sides, of course. This side is the sticky side. This side is the part where you clip your mini cap or your bag on. And I got samples of the smaller version, okay? It's slightly smaller, okay? This is a whole lot smaller, as you can see. And these little hoop things right here are where you can connect a belt, and I have one of those and I'll show you how to put that on. Now with these, before or after you take them off, you want to cleanse your belly. You want to cleanse the area you're going to put this on. So you can use these adhesive remover wipes. What I do is when I get in the shower, I let the water run over my belly, and it helps me to easily peel the stoma plate off, okay? And then I get one of these and clean the entire area really, really good. These are better than using alcohol wipes because alcohol wipes will dry out the skin and it can cause irritation, okay? Now, if you have an adhesive allergy, I would maybe cut a little strip off the side and put it on to make sure you're not going to have an allergic reaction, because you don't want to rash or anything around your stoma. That's a royal pain, trust me, I know. But anyway, these are really good and get all that gunk off your belly. Now I'm going to use the smaller one, okay, because I've been using the bigger ones for years. And one of the things I like to do, now this is just something that I do, I cut the middle out of them. The reason why I cut the middle out of them, well, there's two reasons. I mean, if you see this small hole, it's hard to see my stoma. And you can cut it out to any size you want because that's what the rings on the back are for. Some people have a pretty big stoma, and some are like me with a tiny one. Okay. Now, to get this to adhere really well to my stoma, or my stomach, I was using these barrier wipes, okay? But I don't have to use those anymore, okay? I'll show you something I was taught through Coloplast. You stick this under your arm for a few seconds, a minute, however long you need to. And this is my stoma, okay? I hope I don't drop my phone. But this is my stoma. Yes, I have a red ring because I wore one of the bigger ones, and that red ring will go away, so don't worry about that. But anyway, that's my stoma, and it's very tiny, okay? In fact, my stoma has shrunk. And I've had the stoma a little over 15 years now, and over time it has shrank, and I was so confused because I really noticed it back around Christmas time. So I asked my urologist, I was like, why would my stoma shrink? And he said it's because over time the trauma of using catheters can cause it to shrink. So Okay. But to help that, I have dilators that I use to open it up so I don't have all these issues. The dilators do not hurt, okay? The catheters do not hurt. The stoma has no nerve endings, so it's a win-win there. So, okay, I've left this under my arm long enough, and it is warm. So you peel off the backing and put the sticky side on around your stoma. Let's see if I can show you guys. I might have to back up. Okay, just stick it over the stoma. Smooth it on. There you go. Now, I mentioned the belt. Where did I put it? There it is. Okay, this is the belt, okay? It's got these little hooks, and it's adjustable. So when you put this on, make sure the hooks are facing forward, or you can turn it around and do it the other way. It's whatever is comfy for you. I guess I have to do it the other way because the adjustable thing. Never mind. Okay, do it this way. Clips, hooks facing forward. Go underneath and hook it like that. Now, I wore this yesterday backwards, and it's really comfortable. You don't even realize you got it on. Okay, and you can adjust it to however long you need it or however small you need it. It's very comfortable, and it helps to secure the stoma plate a little bit better. Plus, this would be extremely beneficial if you wear a urostomy bag or a colostomy bag, because the weight of those bags can tend to pull your stoma plate away from your belly. So I highly recommend the belt for you all. I mean, anybody can wear it. Like I said, it helps adhere it better, but totally up to you. Now, on top of this, you put the stoma mini cap, okay? This is the one I was using. It's got the bigger ring on it. This one is a smaller ring, okay? The padding in both of these are thick, so it absorbs some of the urine, plus it fills up quite a bit. Now this one is a smaller ring one too. The outside is plastic, okay? I wore one of these yesterday, and hang on, I dropped it and I meant to leave it out. Okay, this is the one I wore yesterday. So I'm gonna show you really quick, sorry, exactly how much this stuff holds. Like I said, it's used. Don't worry about the blood. That's because my stomach shrank and I cast a lot faster than I should. But I'm gonna put water in this to show you how full you can get this one. And it will not leak, okay? It's as full as I'm gonna get it. I don't need it overflowing. But look at this. That's a lot of liquid. It bubbles up. Okay, I'm gonna pour it in my toilet because I don't want to pour yucky in my sink. And even when you dump it out, there's still enough room for more, but once you pee in it, throw it out. Okay, so now, since I tried that one yesterday, I am going to do the cloth one today. So I'm going to set it aside. Okay, now I'm going to show you some catheters that I got. Oh, sorry, my hair needs are sliding out. Okay, find the other. I am just not with it today. Okay, here are two of the catheters, or two catheters out of the few that I got, okay? These are speedy catheters. I have to use the 14 French 16-inch male catheters. Female catheters will not reach the internal diversion at all, okay? So I need the longer ones to completely empty. So there's a difference in the two of these, and it's just slight, okay? This one has a rubber gripper thing on it, so you don't touch the catheter at all. This one don't have the rubber gripper. They're both pre-lubricated, and I'll use the one with the gripper for right now. I'll show you the other one later in another part of the video. On the back of both of these, there's a little tab. You pull that off. Now I'm going to stick this in my windowsill because I don't want paint pulled off my wall, and it don't stick very well on my shower. So it might not stick good here because it's cold. But you find a surface and put it on that surface. Now if you're out in public and have to use a public restroom, I don't recommend putting it on the door, and I don't recommend putting it on the toilet paper thing because everybody's hands are all over it. I recommend putting this on the stall wall, okay? Less hands, less everything. But anyway, you pull this little ring back and it opens it up. Now, since it's on my windowsill and the windowsill's cold, it won't stick very well, but just hold it and pull this open, okay? And then it exposes the catheter. My hands are clean, by the way. I just done all that beforehand. So you slide the catheter out by the funnel and the grip, and you take the grip and slide it down until you get where you want it to grip for your insertion into your stomach or your bladder. Okay, let's see if I can get this on here without dropping you in the toilet. Okay, so for me, I have to pull my stomach up to straighten it up. Since I've had this, I have gained weight, lost weight, and all that, so it's just crazy. These are very slick and hard to get in, but once it's in, it glides right in. I just take my time. Make sure you're aiming over the toilet because once it starts coming out, you don't want to have a mess. Now, I'll tell you something funny that I have done over the years. Hang on, I gotta get this further in. There we go. Okay, so something funny to keep in mind whenever you're cathing like this. Try not to sneeze, try not to cough, and try not to laugh, because your urine will shoot out of the catheter and go all over the place. So if you feel a sneeze, cough, or laugh coming, hold it firmly and try to aim at the toilet. I have had it all over the place because I wasn't paying attention and it just, you know, I didn't aim right. But I don't know, I'm always doing something silly, so just look over me. You will see quite a few bloopers throughout this video, I'm sure. And I'm going to go ahead and empty, because if you don't go ahead and empty, that urine will collect in there and become stagnant. You'll get a UTI. You don't want any of that. With the Indiana pouch, though, it's a little harder to determine if you have a UTI or not. The only way I can tell, well, there's several ways. Low-grade fever, my belly is tender, my kidneys hurt, okay? Those are just some telltale signs. Plus, the color, the quality of your urine, excuse me, and sometimes the smell will tell you if you have a UTI or not. And when you start pulling the catheter out, pull it out a little bit and then push it back in just a little bit, maybe about that much, in and out for just a minute or two, and then pull it further out the next time. See, I hit a pocket because there's pockets in the Indiana pouch. Since it's made out of part of your large intestine, and I'm sure you all have seen images of intestines, to me they look similar to an accordion, but the folds aren't as intense, okay? So when you push it back in, you're hitting another pocket to make sure you don't have any more urine in there. And I'm not going to flush this over the video because it gets loud and you know. So when you get done with this catheter, if you're at home, you'll want to do this. Out in public, it don't matter. The liquid that's in here to lubricate the catheter, I pour it out and then slide the catheter back down inside the pouch, okay? Let me clean my stomach real quick. I always clean it after with alcohol wipe. And it gets any mucus or anything off from around my stomach. Now, when you go to throw this away, you can fold it up and then drop it in whatever trash can. Now, I do not recommend folding these like this to put in your pocket or in your purse. A lot of catheters, I don't know if these do it or not because they're a little more stiff, but a lot of these catheters, when you do this, it puts a kink in the catheter and that can cut you. So I don't think this one will do it because it's pretty firm, but I still wouldn't even try that. Plus, some of the packages like these could bust, and then you'd have all that liquid in the side of in your purse, in your pocket, or whatever. Just don't crimp when you fold. Now I'm going to put this on my belly. Okay, you just line it up, snap it on. Okay, now on these, there is a little clip. You can pinch it to keep it on longer, but I always have a hard time getting it to open back up. You don't have to pinch it, just attach it and it's good. I have popped them off before, but I didn't have them put on properly, so that's the only time they'll pop off, is if they're not snapped on good. Other than that, I mean, they're great. I love them. I wear them all the time. Okay, on to another catheter. This little gem, I freaking love. Okay, love, love, love this. So I will show you this in the next segment. This is a catheter. It's a male catheter, of course. 16 inch. No, this one's 14 inch, I think. No, 13 inch. Sorry, 13 inch, but it's still a 14 French. Okay, you peel this bag open and you pull it out, and it's got a sleeve over the entire catheter that's lubricated. Okay, and it is attached to a bag. Inside the bag, you break the little piece so that way the urine can flow into the bag. But this one, oh my gosh, I wish they had these without the bag option as well, and I wish that there was a way to irrigate with this type, because wait till you see the end of it. Oh my gosh. Okay, I also got this packet. Okay, it's another sterile way to cath. That one right there though, oh my gosh, it's the best. And these kits come with a little pad so that the way if you make a mess, it's on that. It comes with gloves. Comes with a wipe for after. Comes with 2 iodine cotton things. I don't use these because my area, my stoma is cleaner than, you know. You don't have to use them, but if you need to, it's available. Okay, and then this one, comes attached to the bag. Okay, you don't have to bust anything open. It's already pre-lubricated. You pull this top off and then glide it in, and I will show you how to do this one after a while as well. I got these two. These are for around the stoma. I gotta figure out how to use them, and then I'll make a video on that because I've never used these before ever, but I do plan to use them. It seems like there was something else, but right now I can't think of it. If I think of it, I'll add it to whenever I come back to use another catheter. So just hang tight and we'll go to the next soon.